your phone for like a second? I was gonna make sure that the comments come in. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with this one. Oh, okay, that's how I take my Kraken. Okay. I figured it out. Okay. It's fine. It's sticking out. Ah, that's why. Okay. Welcome into another day, another week of some books. I still haven't been able to get my Twitch open, so we're gonna have to do it on YouTube. Spot there. Oh. Okay, so last time I spoke to you guys, I told you guys about the last books that we have, which I'll get down here right now. Last one. Okay, so last time I spoke to you guys, we were looking at Fourth Wing, which I'm nearly finished Iron Flame. So I had Fourth Wing, Phantasma. I haven't started that yet. We have Quicksilver, which I still haven't started yet. I have finished this, and we haven't started Starbringer yet. Okay, so the only book I've completed since last time speaking to you was Fourth Wing. And I do have the special edition of Onyx Storm, which it won't take me long to finish this because I'm literally near the end. So it took me 8 days to finish this, 7.5, because I finished at 1 a.m. To finish, completely devour this book. And then I started Iron Flame Friday. It is now Tuesday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so it's 5 days in, and I've got this part here left. On page 500, exactly 500, chapter 43, because there's the part 1 and part 2 in this. Where is it? No, hang on, let's see if I can find it. Here. So it says part 2. So part 1, part 2. I'm on part 2. I'm like that far in to part 2. It's been 5 days, so I'm loving the series. I finished that one in a week. I'm hoping to finish this one in a week so I can start on the next one, Onyx Storm, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait, okay? And welcome to the ones that are new here. I do have also Phantasma, Quicksilver, which the second one's coming out in November, so I need to read this as soon as possible. And then I have Starbringer. It looked cool and interesting, so I wanna read it. But first I want to finish this Fourth Wing series, because everybody knows everyone's reading Onyx Storm right now, but I'm reading book 1, 2, and book 1, 2, then 3. So yeah. Now I did pick up some more books today, but I want to also show you guys I got A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's a slow read. Like everyone says it's a slow read. It 100% is a slow read. Like I'm on page 2, and I'm debating about continuing. Everyone's saying continue because it gets good near the end, which I really want to get into because everyone says this is a good book. So I really, really, really want to get into it. But if you guys have read this series or are reading this series, don't give me any spoilers, but I will try and get through it, okay? It might take me some time. I've also got this one, The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. I've got this book. I am looking forward to reading this book. I've heard so much about this book and I'm like, you know what? I need to get this. So I got it. I also have 6 Scorched Roses. I haven't read this. These are the ones, so these ones I have not read. Like, they're just sitting up on my shelf and I'm needing to finish the Fourth Wing series first and then start on the other pile I have. And then I have these. And then I picked up Blood of Hercules. I've been seeing it everywhere. It's not that thick, like it's quite a small book. Same with these ones. These are quite small, so it won't take me that long to get through them. But so the new books are Blood of Hercules, 6 Scorched Roses, and The Songbird are the new ones. And then I've got The Court of Thorns and Roses. And then I went to the op shop today and I saw these books. I don't know if I'll probably get into them, but I would like to see if I'd get into them. It's called Loose Ends. It's a romance by Tara. I'm not too sure I'll get into it, but it looked like an interesting book. And it's not that big either. So, 1,000 Boy Kisses. This one I've seen on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen this one on YouTube, I suggest having a look all over where you guys watch like book talk and things. 100% agree with this one. Like, I've read the back. Oh, it just, yeah. It's a fiction. It's a romance fiction by memory. It's a romance fiction. So I finally got the 1,000 Boy Kisses. I also got the Shark Caller. It just looked really interesting. Like, I don't know if it's a good read or not, but it looked very interesting. I read the back and that looks really interesting as well. And then, I don't know why, but I was getting drawn to this one. The Catcher in the Rye. It's a really small, these are small books. Like, they're not thick like Fourth Wing. They're not thick, which I read this in a week. So, if these are good, I can probably read them in a couple of days to a day. So yeah, these are the new books. So, these are the 4 that I got from the op shop. And then I got The Court of Thorns and Roses, the Songbird, Heart and Stone, the 6 Scorched Roses, which I'm excited to read, and then the Blood of Hercules, Phantasma. I can't wait to read this, Quicksilver, and then the Starbringer. So that's a lot. I'm building my collection, guys. And then we've got the Onyx series, which I'm excited for. 100% excited for. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I think I'm more excited for like Quicksilver, Phantasma, the Blood of Hercules. I did read a bit of the Blood of Hercules. Sorry, my phone's tilting. I've been tempted to read a few of these on YouTube. On a live, like do like a little reading, but then I'm like, I don't want to spoil for people. but I would 100% recommend these books. I'm not too sure about these ones. Well, these ones, I should say, these ones. But this one, I'm intrigued in. Like, this one, The Dedication for Believers in True Epic Soul Shattering Love. This is for you. Also, guys, do you guys read the prologues? I don't read the prologues. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not read the prologues. The writing on this is actually really quite pretty. Like, it's really quite like with the slant. Yeah, this one's not too bad either. Like, yeah, I'm excited for this book. But I'm building up my bookshelf, which I'm going to be buying a bookshelf. I'm excited to buy my bookshelf because right now I'm using one of my old little cubes, and I'm running out of space. So, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about a few of these books that I've read, that I've gone through so far. Like, a few of them I've flicked through. Like, I started Thorns and Roses, but we'll talk about that in a second. So this one, The Fourth Wing, it's about a chick. It's a young lady, a young woman, a young girl, Violet, and she goes to the first year of dragon school. And if you're into like the lovers to enemies, kind of like 50 Shades, Hunger Games, that combo mix, it's not really 50 Shades, to be honest. I reckon Iron Flames is more of 50 Shades than anything. This first book, it like gets a little bit of spice, like maybe a 1, maybe 1.5 ish, but there's not much spice in the first book. I absolutely loved it. Like how it ends, every chapter ends with like, you need to read another chapter, even though you're like, it's 2-3 in the morning, you're like, I just need to finish another chapter. Next page. That's how I got through this book in 7.5 days. 7 to 7.5 days. Like, it is 100% a must read, like, no doubt about it. I think I have a few favorites in here. Like, I know some people, when they buy books, they do like their favorite quotes and their favorite lines and things, but I don't think I could do that to a book. Like, I don't think I could do that to a book. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm excited for the last book, but also I'm very, very, very sad at the fact that it's only a 3-book series. I'm sad that it's only a 3-book series, to be honest. I'm on part 2 of Iron Flame. Like, I think you can get these in part 1 and part 2 books, but I'm kind of glad I just got the one full book. So far, without like disclaimers, without like ruining it for some people, part one has you hanging off your seat. Like, that's a 100% answer. Like, you're just like, oh, I just need to read like this book, like this one. But that was per chapter for me. This is per chapter for me, whereas this one's per page. Like, every page, it just made me want to read more and more and more and more. Like, I take this everywhere. I try not to eat while I'm having this, but girl, you just those pages, you just want to turn them. And I even got my partner into reading a few of the pages. And those pages were some spice. Like, Fourth Wing, like I said, was like a 1.5. This gets into more depth spice, so I think like the spice level has gone up to about a 2.5, 3, about a 3, I would say. Like, my spice level is up there. Like, I've got a high spice level. But this book it's about a 3. A 3 for me, to be honest. A 3. I think by memory, someone told me that this one has a like a 4-star, a 4 spice or something. But correct me if I'm wrong, if this one is 10 times spicier than the Rebecca series. The Fourth Wing series, if it's more spicy. I think someone said it was more spiced. Like I think it was like a 4 or 5 by memory. I'm not too sure. If you guys can't actually comment on here, I'm not too sure why. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, so. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get more of this out tonight and tomorrow, because I started on Friday, so I'm trying to get it done before Friday, and I haven't got much left, so I really want to get that one done. I'm tossing up between reading this one. I started this one and I'm not 100% sure I can get into it. It's a very, very, very slow read. Like, I'm on page 2. So, and I think I was on 18 with this one. Or was it the other one I was on 18? Yeah, last time I spoke to you, I was on page 18 of Iron Flame, and now, hello, hi, sorry. Yeah, I was on 18 last time I spoke about this one, and now I'm on 500. What's your favorite book so far? Like, or entirely, like my whole life? Which book, or currently? Entirely? Ooh. Well, I read the whole Twilight series in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I read the whole Twilight series from book 1 to the end. I was traveling with my family around New Zealand, and my mum brought all the books. She brought book 1, and I completely read it. And then she brought book 2, then 3. Like, she ended up just buying the rest of the series for me because she knew I was reading it pretty quickly. And like, when we had to stop, I would literally be in the dark trying to read, in the dark trying to read from the light, from like the street lights and stuff. What books are you a bookworm, or are you more of a casual reader? Do you like the thicker books or the thinner books, or do you like the Iron Flame, like the thick chunky ones? Like, I'm excited to be able to read, like, so I read a few of the Blood of Hercules the other day. I think I read like 2 pages, and I was like, I gotta stop. I always read the warnings now, because a lot of people on YouTube are like, read your trigger warnings before you start a book. And I do now. Like, that's one of the things I do now. I read the trigger warnings. There's a book. Powerless is another. Okay, so there is a few books that I want to get, and it's not here. Oh my god, it's out on the table. Babe, can you bring me that piece of paper? It's on the table. Okay, so I got a piece of paper. Just give me a second, and my partner's gonna grab it. It's that one I passed you. Should be just sitting there on my black books. Thank you. Okay. So I got a list of books that I want to get. So 7 Year Gap is one of the books I want to get. If you guys have read it, no disclaimers, please. I really want to read this book. Everyone's like, it's epically amazing. It's good. The 50 Shades of Grey. I've watched the movies of 50 Shades Grey, but I want to. Apparently, everyone's saying the books are a hell of a lot better. Now, the books are like $150 for the set, and that's a bit of a price tag, but it's worth it. Like, it's 100% worth it. The Devant King series. If you guys have heard the Devant, so the Deviant King series, like the look like. I looked at it. It's not this one, but I looked and I saw it, and then I went on Goodreads and I did like a bit of a background check on it, and I was like, I need this series. I need this book. So that's on my to-do list, is to get the Devant King series. But a lot of these books are not, I can't just go to a store and grab them. I have to actually order them online, which sucks because I like to go to bookstores. The Zodiac Academy is another one that I'm 50-50 on. Like, I'm not 100% if I want to, but I've read it on Goodreads and it's got a 4.25 star rating. Like I can do the Kindle reads, but to be honest, I want a Kindle. I'm going to get a Kindle, but I prefer that the 2 pages, like the pages, like, you guys know what I mean, like you guys like the pages and that fresh smell of a book. So the Zodiac Academy, Caraval, so Caraval. That, I don't know if it's a single or a series. Caraval. I don't know if it's a series. If it is a series, let me know if that is a series, please, because so I can get it from two bookstores that are around me, and I'm like, I want. And then there's Powerless and Reckless. I did the Goodreads on them, and I just was like, I need to know more. Like on Goodreads, it gives you this part here and a little bit of a extra bit about it. And I am like, I need those 2 books. So that is my to-do list. I think I'm getting Powerless and Reckless and 7 Year Gap, I think, in the next couple of weeks. Cross fingers. The other one is Heartless Hunter. Is it Heartless or Heatless? Heartless. I'm pretty sure it's Heartless Hunter. The Cruel Prince. That's also in a store near me that I'm going to go get, which I'm excited for. And then I was looking at YouTube last night, and because YouTube does book talk, like a bit of book talk, and one of the ladies was like, my top 5 dark romance kind of series sort of thing, and I was like, oh. And then Insatiable, I think it is the series Insatiable. It was like kind of like a dark front cover book sort of kind of thing. Like, you know how when you look at a book cover, like you've got to look, like you look at a book cover, and if it appeals to you, and then you're like, I want to read more about it, and then you read the back and you're still like, I still want to read more about it, that is a book to read. I've learned that. Like, if the front catches your eye, the back catches your eye, you need to read. Okay, that's how I get my books. Okay. So the Insatiable series, it is a series. I think it's like a 2 or 3 book series. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is. And then Eternal Rain, not rain like as in like the sky rain, like rain as in like the king's reign, like REIGN. Eternal Rain. That looked really, really good. I need to read a bit more. So I've got the list, and I go through Goodreads, and I like do the whole front and back, and then I look at what the ratings is for it. And then there's also Under the Endless Moon. If you guys have heard of the Under an Endless Moon, it looks like a dark romance. Not dark romance. It's like a fantasy romance with a bit of spice, like a bit of spice, I think. I need to do more. I do need to do more, but those are the books that I really, really want to get into. I'm looking forward to getting into, especially the 7-Year Gap, and Powerless, The Cruel Prince. So the books I can get from like my stores here is 7-Year Gap, Carnival, Powerless, The Cruel Prince. Are the four books that I can get from like going just to a store near me. The other ones I have to get from Mighty Ape, because Mighty Ape, if not Mighty Ape, if they're on like Amazon and stuff, I can't get them because it's half of the stuff on Amazon they don't sell, like they don't ship here, they don't like deliver here, which is really not good. I do have the Kindle on my phone as well, like the mobile Kindle app. So I do have quite a few on there, the unlimited Kindle. But I like having my books. I like having my books. My books is a good thing. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 books. I'm very proud of myself, and soon we're gonna have a bit more because I want to get my list. Okay, so there is one book at Mighty Ape that it's on the pricey side. I can't remember what it is, but I should actually write it down. I'm pretty sure it's the Heartless Hunter, or it's the Devont King. The Devont King series. That is like 56 NZ money. So yeah, that's a pretty price tag, but I really, really want to get into. I'm into my dark romances at the moment, actually. I just like my romances, my like enemies to lovers, dark romance, yeah, like that sort of stuff. Like I know the Scorched Roses, so the 6 Scorched Roses, this one, it's a fiction. Okay, so there is two in this book. So there's the Serpent and the Wings Night. Wait, the Serpent and the Wings of Night. It says it down there. There is another book for this one. But I don't know if this is book 1 or book. I don't know what this book is. If it's 1 or 2. Okay, so this one, the Crowns of Navarre series, is the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then there's the Ashes and the Star Cursed King. So there's quite a few in this series. The Crown of novella. The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. This one is an offset to it. I think because it says inside of it, like inside here. It's got the Shadowborn Duet. The Shadowborn Duet is this one. And then it's just got the 6 Scorched Roses is by itself. So I may need to do more digging before I start this one. Because if this one's just by itself, then sweet. But this one isn't. This one has 2 other ones to it, I think. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. Okay. So the Serpent in the Ashes. So the Serpent and the Ashes is one book. What, like, is 2 books. This is a single, I think it just said. It's a single. Okay, this is a single, and then this is a single. So there's this one, and then there's 2 others, which I'm gonna have to look at. Okay, the Shadowborn Duet Book 1 is this one. I need to do some more reading because I saw them and you guys talk about them a lot. And I need to figure out if this is book 1 and book 2. You guys will know if what book 2 of this one is, and if it's that, and if it's not, I'm gonna have to do some reading. I know the Blood of Hercules has a second one. The Blood of Hercules has got a second book. I just don't remember. I think it's something. I can't remember what it is, but I know there is a second book to the Blood of Hercules. But yeah, I need to continue these books. I need to do more research. But anyway, that's as much as we've got today. Yeah, so I've got these 4 new books. I've got all the brand new books that I have. I need to do more research on these. Because that's book 1. It says at the bottom here, duet of book 1. So I need to go do some research and some other things, and I'll see you guys all later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.